Yo, this is your first time here, welcome. Been here before, welcome back. I'm Steven and today I'm going to be running over the Deltahub carpio 2.0, which is a remake of Deltahab's original carpio 1.0, I suppose. Loads of new differences, different design, different colours and so on and so forth. Picked one up and thought I would run through the details of it, what I think, whether they're worth buying. Now, I haven't been posting videos for a little bit of time because I've got some amazing news, stuff that's been going on in my personal life. It's been super quiet. So if you're uninterested in any of that stuff, skip to here and we'll get straight into the carpio. But before you go, in exchange for ignoring the personal stuff, it'd be amazing for me if you could press that subscribe button. On the road to 1,000, we're at like 750 something, so we're so super close getting to 1,000. So if you could press that subscribe button, helps me loads. Like, comment, do what you need to do. But yeah, thanks so much for your support. But anyway, click on that timestamp if you want to move past. So the personal stuff, turns out I'm going to be a dad. Mad. So this completely wasn't a plan. Me and my partner Amy hadn't planned to have a child, and yeah, couldn't be happier. We're not finding out the sex of the kid, so it's going to be a surprise for us. But yeah, we're super happy, so it's kind of flipped life on its head. She's having quite a difficult pregnancy. She's at like 17 weeks or something now, and yeah, it's been an emotional sickness journey. However, that has been a lot of fun. So what it's meant is it's kind of shifted my focus away from this stuff, which is a little bit more fun for me, to more of a business side. And I've started up a little side hustle, making beard oils and beard balms and shit. I'll link to the Instagram below, but it's this stuff. So this is what's been taking up my time. My plan is to just try and make sort of a little bit more cash so that we're a bit more comfortable when the baby comes next February. So I will try and keep the content trickling in now that kind of the news is over and we're just kind of in a waiting game now. But yeah, just thought I would explain for anybody that does pay close attention to videos and when they release why I've been quiet, and that is why. So exciting times. But anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here to go over the carpio, so let's do it. So yes, hello, welcome back. I did a little video not that too long ago on the ergonomic wrist rest that is the Deltahub carpio. I will link that video up here. That is this. Now, essentially what this is designed to do, it's a wrist rest, plain and simple. It's designed to relieve stress, to alleviate pain for things like carpal tunnel, and to make generally any mouse that you're using more ergonomic. The thought behind it is your hand sits on it here, moves around the mouse pad like this, and it takes the pressure off, because if there is nothing here, you have this flexion in your wrist like this. When you put this here, it takes it off and it flattens it out and makes it quite smooth. I had a few gripes about this originally. First of all, being that it wasn't black, it was grey and didn't fit into the setup. A little bit clunky on the bottom. These bits came off. There was just a few things that could have been better, but I kind of mentioned in that first video that I've been experiencing problems with sort of early onset arthritis in my hands. Over the years, I've been a drummer, I've gamed for hundreds of years, I was an MMA fighter for a brief time, I've done all this kind of stuff that's always involved my hands, and I get pain in my joints, and I kind of put quite a lot of that down to being my job is a desk job. So the entire time, all of that coupled with the fact that I'm sitting at a desk all day long, every day, all day, every day, even day and night, whether it be gaming or whether it be my full-time job, it's consistently sitting at a desk all the time. So I looked up for a couple of things, and this thing had showed up on my fucking Facebook and Instagram as it probably has on yours a million times. And so I thought, right, I'll reach out to them. So in that first one, they sent me that first one for free, reviewed it, loved it. I didn't reach out on the second one. When I saw that they then released another one, I loved the first one that much that I was like, well, I'm definitely gonna have to buy it. This one's apparently smoother. It's definitely cooler looking because it's actually black. It's got a better design. Basically, they improved on the first one because I think they had quite a lot of popularity around it. So I picked that with my own cash, and here it is. I think the last one, I got a kind of much bigger package because it was a kind of social media type box. But anyway, it comes in a box like this. You get one for $30 or 25 quid if you're in the UK, and then they knock like $10 off for multi-buys. I don't know why you'd really have multi-buys, because nobody's really like me and has two setups because there's no fucking need for it. But yeah, so they knock 10 off, so like if you get two, it's like 50 bucks or $50, whatever you want to call it, and then so on. But yeah, for one, 25 quid, I explained the last one, I think it's good value for money. Loved the first one, so I was always going to get the second one. Picked it up with my own money, and I haven't actually had a chance to open it yet, so I bought it quite a while ago with the hope of doing this video, and then just never really got into it, so I'm excited. On the box, we have created with physicians, minimalistic design, reduces extension, this thing I was talking about, portable size, seamless gliding. So it wasn't very seamless before. If you've seen the mouse mat, the felt one, it's on loads of people's videos. I hate it. Like, I like it with just a mouse, but see, trying to use it with that old Deltahub just didn't work. Didn't glide at all. Anyway, so in the box, I've noticed this little tab, and look at this. Look at this. What? So we've got how to use properly. There is a QR code on there where you can watch the video. Just gives you a couple of things here. It says adjustment period 1 to 2 weeks, which is fair. When you use it to start off with, you're like, what the fuck is this? The main problem with it to start off with is that when you take your hand off, sometimes if it's sticky or that, it might move slightly and you have to place it back on it, but you get used to it. Just sitting it underneath the mouse, taking off a little bit more, type onto the keyboard and putting it back on. You do get used to it for sure. Nothing much else going on in here. In the box you get a little bag for the, I don't know where you would be carrying it to, but bag's nice touch. And there she is. How nice is that? It's way different from the first one, but we'll get into the details of that in a minute. What else? We've got a little Deltahub sticker. Then inside, welcome to Deltahub. You will finish projects, start new ones, master new skills, blah 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 blah. Carpio is designed to last. Yeah, nice packaging. Packaging's fucking nice. I'm a stickler for packaging, like it, and Deltahub do really well. They did with the first one, and they did with this one as well. So here she is. Look at this. How nice is that? So this one's got this kind of slightly smoother rubber on the bottom rather than the feet that I had before. It's very cushioned on both sides this time, so it was two hard bits of rubber last time, but this time it's actually two quite soft, because you can see here, there's like a hole at the bottom, so it kind of squeezes through that. The black's so nice compared to the grey. Look at that. It's just so much nicer, sleeker, you can tell. The design is mostly the same, but it's just the materials and the way that they've kind of executed it, I think, is a little bit different. It's much softer to the touch, for sure, and bendier and flexier. This is what the last one was a little bit rigid, and it kind of didn't really do that very well, but this one's super soft, nice and sleek. Yeah, and the branding on the bottom, Deltahub carpio. Aye, super cool. What a little cool piece of kit. They've really done well with this. And I feel like this is a perfect example of a company who releases something that's maybe a bit off the wall, a bit kind of, you know, will it land, will it not? And then they take on the feedback from everybody, and then they just make it tons better. So all of the benefits are the same as in the last one. So I'm just gonna use that as a reference. I'm gonna give it a quick shot, have a look over it, see what I think, and then we'll just talk about kind of the benefits of it and whether it's worth buying. So I've just had a quick shot of this, and it's very similar to the first one, I have to say. It just feels more comfortable though. So like, if I had to pick between them, I don't even think you can buy the first one anymore, but I'd definitely be picking this one up. So if you experience any type of wrist pain, any type of hand pain, it's a definite worth purchase for you, especially if you want longevity out of your hands and out of your wrists, and you're planning to do these types of things for the years to come. It's very important you look after things like your wrists and your hands. And with this sleek design, I think they've really smashed it out of the park. The biggest difference for me is, well, there's a couple of biggest differences. One is that it's so much more comfortable, and two, that it is black and looks way cooler. But the last one is just that now it feels like it glides a lot faster. And for God's sake, it actually works on the mouse pad now. So on their felt mouse pad that I've got here, it actually moves on it now. The old one didn't, it just got stuck, but this one actually moves on it, glides seamlessly. I believe this one, you couldn't really game with the last one, you could definitely game with this one. Take a bit of getting used to, but you could absolutely game with it, that's for sure. So because it's such a kind of a little piece of kit, there's not really a huge amount to say on it. Just my opinion is it worth a buy? Absolutely, it's the same as the other one. I think that you should definitely buy one if you have any issues with hand or wrist while you're sitting for long periods of time, even if you're just working in general for long periods of time at your computer and you don't have hand or wrist pain. I still think it's super worth a buy. Congrats to Deltahub, they've done a stellar job on this. I think it's amazing, it's definitely worth picking up. I don't have a discount code of any sort, so I'm sorry about that, but it's worth the price even if you're picking it up at normal price on the website. I will leave a link to the website down below if you want to go check it out. And as always, if you were thinking about buying it and you do buy it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if, like me, you were basically bullied by them into buying the first one all over social media. Their marketing guy needs a raise. And if you did enjoy this short video, don't forget to click that subscribe button, helps me loads. Road to 1,000, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video.